Heyo, how's it going? Of course I gotta turn on that. Oh my god. Okay, this way I shouldn't have to... This way I shouldn't have to, like, move the microphone that much. How loud is the music? Let's see. Okay, I feel like... Bring it down maybe a little bit. Wait a minute. Gotta pull open Spotify. I'm shuffling. Aren't I? Yes, I am. Hey man, this is such a nice character. Thank you so much, Enrique. And... Oh boy. Probably butchered that name, I'm so sorry. My guess is the H is silent. Oh, I'm on N8. Thank you so much. It's a character for my own video game. If you have not seen my devlog series on YouTube, just as an explanation. Okay, let's open up this. Here we go again. Turn off. Turn off. Head and breath. Well, no, let's keep the head on. Let's turn some of these things off. It'll get confusing fast, but okay. I feel like I've seen this character enough to know what is what. Okay. Torso. Got. Whoops. We've got tippity top right there. At the bottom right there. I've watched it 2 days ago and like it a lot. I'm currently drawing a character for a passion project game as I'm watching you now. I got inspired. Well, thank you so much, man. Like I'm happy to hear that my stuff can inspire you. Yeah, man, I get it. Like, I love working on things, too, when I watch other creators. So. Sorry. Today, I'm very tired. But, it's okay. Better not be using symmetry. I don't think I am. Man, it smells like cat food. Gave the cat earlier. The cat some food earlier. That stuff stinks. Don't like the way this is looking. For that. Ooh. Okay, so let's get some other indicators here. I would say, so wherever the arm, oh. Whereabouts it's supposed to be at. So it's supposed to be here. And here, so it comes down. Trying to figure out the new shape of the torso here. I don't know if it's better if instead of looking at me yawning, I just switch over to this guy here. Now, I'm not really a PNG tuber by any means, but for shits and giggles, I set something up that I felt was kind of fun. Basically, whenever I talk, this thing pops up, and it's supposed to look like a video game, you know, with a text box pop up and character animation-ish. I don't know, for shits and giggles. As I'm drawing this, obviously, it's still quite rough. I'll have a different layer in a second that I will be leaning this one up in, more just to get the general shape down, because I'm a little frustrated right now with how that's looking. Okay guys, I'll be right back. Food delivery coming in. It's breakfast. So let's take it over to the BRB screen for a second. There we go. Thanks. Thanks for the heads up. So usually you start with sketches for your character because you kind of want to see what the design is. Animation is an extremely time-consuming process. So if you do what I did, which is you draw the character once and you're like, yeah, this looks cool, and then you settle on that, that's not really the way to go about it, because now I'm redesigning the character, which means, like, for one, I made the character turnaround after I made some animations, which is technically not how you do it. You do the turnaround, then you build the character for that turnaround, and then you animate, because then you have everything that you need for animation. I did it backwards. It's not really how you do it in the animation industry, but it's just how I felt in the moment. Oh man, I need something to wipe up. Or the surfaces. One sec. Yeah, so you draw the character first for the full turnaround, then you build the character, and then once you have the character built, then you go into animation. That's technically the process. Start with animation, got some problems quickly. Yeah, so not only, you know, when you do, or at least, okay, so nowadays TV animation mostly is animation with, or like 2D animation in TV is usually done with builds. So you have the character broken down into individual pieces, sort of like you see here. You know, you've got the head, you've got, you know, torso, belt, and like you break the character down into individual little pieces. And I need to turn this down for myself. I can't really hear myself think. And then, you know, once you've have it built like that, it's a lot easier to do animation because you don't have to redraw every single frame. The other part of this, though, even for traditional animation that isn't relying on builds, you want to turn around because you want to know what the character looks like from all angles, right? And with that, then, you have a lot easier of a time drawing the character because you don't have to think anymore of like, oh, what does the character look like from the side? What does the character look like from the back? Because you have a drawing that you can reference when you draw it or when you animate it. I hope that makes sense. Also, while I'm eating, I'm just going to turn the camera off and we'll just go back to this guy. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I actually even have him in the other scene. I don't know if that'll mess things up if I throw him into the other scene. Copy. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. And clearly, text-to-speech is not... Sorry, not text-to-speech. Speech-to-text closed captions is not the most accurate, but that's okay. listen to some slightly different music here. It made a lot of sense. Thank you so much for the input. I hope I'm not bothering you too much. No, you're not. Not at all. I mean, that's exactly what this space is also here for. You know, you can ask questions and I'll do my best to answer them. Also, I'm still here. I'm just chewing down on a little bit of food. So, for anyone for anybody that just came in, I'm really, yeah, I'm still here. You can ask questions, and I'll be back in a second as far as drawing is concerned, and camera. I just don't want to chew on camera. Not the most attractive thing to watch. Okay, we're back. Not a fan of this song, gotta say. Not really what I'm looking for musically. Okay. Back to it we go. Okay, maybe... I mean, the proportions seem a little strange. Down here. Did you prepare the character for the animation? Ed Wolf, how's it going? No, I'm still working on it. So, in the last couple of streams, I redid the character design. Now I'm updating the turnaround for the character. I suppose at some point in time I could take this, like these live streams and make a playlist out of them. Buddy, that's a character friend. The anime. Not a harmony build expert. As it used to be known. Guy. It's also not as easy drawing things with pen tablet, but one thing that's nice is my posture isn't as messed up using the pen tablet straight ahead. Positive. Considering that, like, technically slight. Making faces when I draw. Becoming hyper aware of that now. Actually, this is feeling very cramped. I gotta move this a little bit. Move this out of the way. Further sideways. Maybe I can move my tablet a little bit. harder to get used. So something really dope that I love about the pen tablet that I'm using is the software. Hello, how's it going? ASDFG. What's your name? My name is Uvio. Obviously, that's not my actual name. One sec. So, SenseLab is the company that I'm using for my drawing tablet. And they have this thing here. It's similar to what Wacom has with their expression keys or whatever. This one's called Quick Keys. And it has a little display. Right now, the display orientation is this way, I guess. But I'm just going to tilt this that way. And in the software, it's really easy to adjust. I just click on the thing. Customize orientation. Not 90. Was it 0 degrees? Yeah, 0. There we go. You're welcome. I don't know why you needed my name, but okay. Oh, that's the torso for now. You love the ASMR? You mean of the fireplace? Okay, so the skirt, down here, down here. So like the lowest part, kind of here, there, there. Then okay with keeping that and going up a tiny bit higher than that. Okay with keeping it. First bird. Skyleon, how you doing? Welcome in. Let me welcome you like this. Skyleon has made it into the tavern. I don't know, super cheesy, but I have to figure out what I'm gonna do application-wise for that thing. You know, because I like the interactivity for I don't know. For those of you that are relatively new, on Twitch I pretty much just run a stream tavern. I mean, now I'm streaming on YouTube as well, but that's been the theme of my stream pretty much since the beginning. It's a tavern for people to come to, hang out in. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love medieval stuff. I love Lord of the Rings, fantasy in general. And so my tavern was always a way for me to live that and to share that with people and to give people a space where they can hang out that's similar to that. And then that kind of turned into me trying to make it as immersive as I possibly could. So I still obviously consider that one of my goals, to make it as immersive as I possibly can. And with that comes fiddling around with like small little things like that, like they add some value to it. Or that's why we have the channel points that we do on Twitch, or rather the one channel point that currently exists, which is modeling your player character for your game. Nice. The spoon tax Twitch, which isn't working, which is fantastic. Why is it not working? Channel point redemption. There we go. Is this it? There we go. Paying your spoon tax. Anna, you're a long time no see indeed. Holy cow. A blast from the past. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. The tavern has gotten a little bit more interactive, I guess you could say. Welcome. Welcome in. I want to figure out how I can get this closed caption stuff, but for specific users from chat to have their message displayed on the text box there. That would be absolutely amazing if I can figure out how to do that. Because then, like, it becomes even more interactive in a way. Like right now, for example, for anybody that has already a character in this tavern, like Captain Poopy Bum, for example, like their character will now actually show up, which is nice. I can be a DM to the chat RP? Absolutely. Love that idea. Here, I'll show you. So for Captain Poopy Bum, if he happens to message either on YouTube or on Twitch, that is what happens now. We actually see his character. I don't know why I played twice. Not supposed to play twice, but whatever. You can get there. You can get there. I don't have the channel point reward at the moment, but I do want to open it up again because I want to... I wouldn't mind separating things a little bit, you know, being able to still do the tavern and enjoy that part of it, with the occasional stream doing something for the video game, and then do the video game separate from the tavern and upload devlogs for it. It'd be nice. It would be really nice. Now you can eat your soup. Pretty much, I can eat whatever the fuck I want and have my PNG tuber avatar, I guess, stand in. Although technically, even though I created that one for myself, the one that's important for myself is a character. One second. Is this character right here. There we go. This character is my first Dungeons and Dragons character back from like 2016. Like I joined the Dungeons and Dragons crowd, I guess, when Adventure Zone and Critical Role became more popular. But this is Korath. And he has the most basic, vanilla kind of backstory that at the time I was like, oh yeah, man, that would be a cool... Like, then realizing later that, like, everybody chooses a fighter who's lost a loved one who then goes out and fucking kills other people for it. But, anyways. Look at them guns, though. I mean, just check out those forearms. Forearms? Upper arms, goddammit. Those bicep. He's a mercenary, yes. I do have the original characters. There's a couple characters that I've played. There's him. One second. Like, let me see if I can find the original. Okay, so this is what he originally looked like. It has changed quite significantly, and my drawing style has changed a little bit from how I wanted to draw these characters. Then I had a dwarf. Dwarf that I don't know... Yeah, under my new stuff. My last character that I played is this guy, Einar Ingolf. Basically just Scandinavian names that amount to something along the lines of, like, lone wolf, like, lonesome warrior, like, in that direction. But I guess I don't have... I had a dwarf. I played a dwarf cleric at one point in time, but none of the campaigns that I played in ever lasted very long, so... Anywho. He's more strong now. Sure is. Can I share image link? Sure. I don't know if you have permission, though. You can always share it in the Discord. Are you on the Discord? Because I don't know if I have... I've been out of the Twitch thing so long that I don't know if I can do... Like, if that even still works. But... I don't know. Let me grab my Discord invite link. Okay. Try this. If I ever get enough rupee for a character in your tavern, I'd probably choose this one. Oh yeah. Okay. Just post it up on the Discord and I'll have a look. Our hand. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome. How are you doing? Let's actually... pronounce it right? Okay. Welcome in, man. Ooh. Nice. Nice rendering on the face there, Hannah. It would be that character, but for our tavern. In the tavern style. What's her background? Human? Class? Like, what's the character got going? Just a work in progress? Nice. I'm too good at it. Okay. Healer type. I see. Inspired by Final Fantasy VII? Curious question. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, so I'll have to... Oh no, I'm drawing it on the skirt layer. No, can't have that. That's not supposed to be on there. Yeah, I'm gonna make a point next week, Tuesday and Thursday, to start sooner and actually start at the time that I've marked down, which is 8:30, either 8:30 or a little bit earlier, because me starting at like starting stream at 8:45, I mean that basically takes away so much from what I could stream. No. Which platforms do I use? What do you mean? Which platform? Like where I stream? Originally, she was exceptional at magic, despite being human. They received some backlash from elves. Light racism, jealousy, but they eventually see her worth. I see. Okay. I have to make this hip a little bit. Hips. Go below skirt. Then we have left. Oops. Tail. At the very bottom. Oh. All of these. Fine. Let's start with the screen left leg. I think it has to be pretty much just... What program did you use to animate the fire? That is animated in Flash, or Adobe Animate as it's now called. I was actually new, but after watching so beautiful pieces of art, I'm subscribing to you. Well, thank you so much. Since you're already on YouTube, I can't really talk anymore. Feel free to check out my game development series. This is what the character is for. You know, this is character for my own video game. He's based on a dog that existed in real life. Tyrion. To be family dog. The partner's dog and our best friend. I have currently 6 episodes of the devlog series up, with obviously more coming pipe. Episode 7 is now. Occasionally I do live streams where I work on the game. It's gonna be a puzzle platformer with endless runner, hack and slash, and very simplistic roguelike elements. Very story-driven. Just to tell the story of, in a sort of slightly, well, fantastical. Cartoony way, I guess. Flash that still exists? Yeah, I mean, Adobe Animate, what it is now, preferred it better before they started messing with it more. I feel like it's only become buggier. And of course, in true Adobe fashion, they've never fixed pre-existing bugs. And then when you bring up bugs, Everybody's like, oh no, 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 not the software issue. I feel like that's, in general, what happens with Adobe Shadow. Maybe I'm just bitter. Because here they had an animation software with more history than Toon Boom Harmony, for way cheaper than Toon Boom Harmony. And instead, they kind of let it slowly die, because all they ever saw it as is was being used for TV for websites rather than TV animation. Hello, your game trailer popped up on my YouTube. Well, Inkyen, thank you so much for letting me know. That is awesome to hear. It's a very early prototype, like, trailer. The video itself is for an application for a mega grant at with Epic Games. Because it'd be nice to get a little bit of funding for this so that I can focus a little bit more on it. I'd love to full-time it on this, but, you know, that takes a lot of funds that I don't have. Did you learn Unreal Engine to develop the game for this character, or did you already work with Unreal Engine before? So I used Unreal Engine back in college briefly for like 2 classes. It was like Unreal Engine 3 something, I don't freaking know what it was, but we did some level design in it and some very basic stuff. And then for like 14 years I didn't touch it, or 13 years I didn't touch 3D at all. And then I started teaching myself Unreal Engine based on YouTube videos and like just tutorials that are out there to make a game for my tavern, this place right here, that has a bunch of different characters. But I realized that I can't start off with that I have to start with something different. So I wanted to make a 15-minute game that I could quickly build, learn some stuff, throw away, make another quick one, toss out, and like work my way up to making this game. But then the 15-minute one that I worked on right at the beginning turned into, well, like a game about this character. So yeah, a lot more than I intended, but that's okay. I don't mind. Wait, what? Adobe has this "fuck you, you'll buy it" and attitude. Eventually, people will walk away entirely. Hopefully, yeah, that's how I kind of feel about it. You know, I used to use Premiere Pro for editing, and I still think that there's things about it that are really nice. But then I just got so fed up with the bugs and the like laggy timeline and all that stuff. So for that one, I already looked elsewhere. And then don't even talk about like AI, like Adobe, like screwing their own content creators over, like people who are actually like big names in art, in digital art and whatnot, who get screwed over because their stuff is being sold on Adobe stock, except like it's slightly modified like AI versions of it. Like, I don't know, there's some really shitty and shady stuff going on, and Adobe is too big, in my opinion, to even care. And it's all due to the subscription model that they introduced. It was, in my opinion, it was Adobe that started the whole like subscription model bullshit for software. Because before that, before they started Creative Cloud, you could buy the software and then when a new one came out, you just had to upgrade or whatever. But once Adobe started off the subscription model, everybody else seemed to like join on the bandwagon. Hope you get the grand writing is tough as shit, definitely. McCry, just watched the little trailer on YouTube. Well, it is a very emotional trailer. Makes me tear up every time because it just brings memories back. It's not so much like what is being shown, it's just the fact that it's a game about him. That's kind of what happened to me. We worked on something for a 2-week game jam, and now I have a 2-year estimate for us to be done with a full version. Nice. That's awesome. Oh my god. What? They did what? Yeah, I hate that model so much. I love buying the software and keeping it forever. I enjoyed at least having a choice. Yeah, like having the choice is nice. So for editing, for example, I looked for an alternative. DaVinci Resolve is what I landed on, and the nice thing there is you buy the software once and then you own it. Like, there's no subscription model. You can either use it for free or you buy it. That's it. Simple. But then there's something like Toon Boom Harmony, a company that, in my opinion, preys on animators, because $175 for their basically for the necessary tools in order for you to properly do TV quality animation in Toon Boom Harmony, $175 a month. What? Ridiculous. And if not that, then $2,500 or some shit. Like, their license is insane. So, unfortunately, as shitty as Adobe can be, like, it's still the better choice. They know the artist needs the software they have. Yeah. So, I could keep going, man. Like, I can keep ranting on and on and on, but nobody wants to hear that. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do here for this leg, I'm going to rotate the foot just very slightly, because having them both sideways is not necessarily the nicest looking thing. Cheat real quick. I'm gonna grab these two things, put them over there. I feel like the shape adjusting the leg. A little messed up over here. Here to there. A little bit more. Takes a lot longer to draw. Tablet. But nonetheless, you know, since we're on the topic of like companies that are too big for their own good, Wacom, other one, their tools are still like, compared to the majority, like top market quality, but not really anymore, to be honest. Like, not to keep chiming, or not to keep like pushing a company, but ever since I found Sense Labs, like, I think I'm done with Wacom. I don't think I'll ever switch back because they're just too... I believe in their products. Like, what they're doing is something that actually is necessary in the industry. Love the song. Switching program, they buy substance license and it costs a lot per month. Oh man. I like Clip Studio Paint for digital painting. Love the song. Not sure for like photo editing and such. Looks good. Thank you. The art style is very good. Yeah, I heard some competitors are mad decent. I've never heard of. Okay, so it's spelled a little strange. Sense Lab. That's how you pronounce it. Or Sense Labs. And just to give you an example, so their medium bundle, as you can see sort of in that camera there, you get the tablet, you get the quick keys thing that has like a display that actually shows you what you have assigned to your individual buttons. Gives you a button that you can like cycle through your so here, I'll just show you. So this button, oops, this button here cycles through your presets. This here is a dial that cycles through different things that you have assigned to it. Brush size, rotation, zooming. You can cycle through it because there's a button in the middle there. Then obviously you've got the display, and then the button row up top and bottom. You can change the orientation of this thing however you want. And let me just fix that. Are we back to center? Are we squared up again? Brush size. Still good. There's 3 buttons on the tablet itself. the tablet also comes with, there's like these little corners that you can see. Those corners are lit up. You can change the way, like you can change the color of that. The tablet comes in white. I wish I had the white one. Then, that's not all. You get the glove. You get a pen case. The pen case comes with not one, but 2 pens. And if you've bought or looked at anything Wacom, a pen alone is like $100. We have a thin one that has 2 buttons and an eraser. And we have a thick one that has 3 buttons, like 1, 2, 3, and an eraser. They come neatly packed in this pen case, which obviously comes with the nibs, and it comes with the dongle. If you're, if you're using your tablet with something that only has USB-C, this is a dongle for the wireless connector to USB-C. Otherwise, the wireless connector connects to a regular USB. But beyond this, is this properly closed down? It is. The materials feel really nicely, like, cool to the touch. Like, the quality of the material is really nice. But lastly, you get a freaking carrying case that is also relatively nice. You can't really see it, but like it's a nice material, has soft inner lining. Like, this thing is bomb. You get all that in the same bundle. Now, what is the stuff that's not in the bundle? Like, if you just get the tablet by itself. This. So, this is what makes it a bundle. Without this, you still get tablet, 2 pens, carrying case, glove. Like, beat that. Like, tell me of any, like, tablet manufacturer out there, display manufacturer, that gives you all that shit with just a tablet for, like, a pretty competitive price. Yo, Frank. Good to see you. Gonna go... Oh, happy Easter, by the way. Out there. I mean, it's a little early. It's not Easter yet for you guys, but... Yeah. Holy butts, they give you absolutely everything, almost like they know their customer base. Exactly, because they listen to their customer base. Like, their product support is pretty freaking amazing. And they're still a relatively small company, so... you know, they're extremely responsive. They love talking to artists. They love showcasing artists. They, I'm sure, are open to still, like, partner up with artists and so on. So, yeah, absolutely recommend. And guess what? If you buy their 24 pen display, of course it comes with 2 pens, the glove, and it comes with the quick keys thing, obviously, too. But, like, they take care of people. Like, ever since I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm done, Wacom. I'm done. That said, if anyone wants a 24 Pro from Wacom, I will be selling mine. 24 Pro with the stand and VESA mount, or like the monitor arm VESA mount. I don't know if anyone wants to. Whenever I'm in the market, I'll look at them. Sounds good. I'll send you... Wait a minute. I'll post a link in chat just so that I don't have to search for them. That's their website. Anyways, I didn't realize it was already this late. So, it is time for me to start packing up. Thank you for hanging out, everybody, though. Really appreciate it. And like I said earlier, I'm going to make sure to start up earlier than I have been so far, because you know, even though I say that I'll start at 8:30, I've been starting slightly after. So yeah, going forward, I'm gonna try and make sure that like I am actually starting stream at 8:30 or slightly ahead of 8:30 going forward. But thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Bring it back into here. Save this. Reorganize some stuff because start working here. Was a great time. Already waiting for the next live. Well, thank you. That makes me really happy to hear. Yeah, we've been away from it for a while. It feels good to be back to it. I've missed streaming. Always good. And I know people, you know, sometimes fall off the bandwagon because life gets into the way, or they don't like when someone's streaming video games when they've only been streaming art or whatever it is. But I think I'm gonna go back to mostly keeping this to art. That's what we were, and that's what makes the most sense with what I'm doing on YouTube. So yeah, minus the occasional special stream. I don't know. Inkyen, thank you so much for hanging out and for the chit chats. Same to you, Enrique. Hannah, it was good to see you. Skyleon, good to see you too. Arhant, was nice to meet you. Edwolf, also good to see you too. And I think that was about it. So thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. Stream schedule is every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time till 10 a.m. Pacific time. Or if you're going by GMT, I think it's 3 p.m. GMT or 1500 GMT to 1700 GMT, 5 p.m. I think that's what it is. Anyways, take care, everybody. Thank you again so much, and we shall see you all on